Hello, and welcome to the Instaronpa Podcast. My name is Jet Oreko.
Hello, I'm Gregg.
Hello, I am Apollo.
I'm Nana.
I'm Nicky. And today we're joined by Calvin. Say hello.
Hi, I'm Calvin. So yeah.
Yeah. I forgot the format we normally do.
I don't know. I've missed a week. I forgot everything.
I just slept in.
Calvin, you want to say a bit about your Rompa?
Yeah,
I think that's how it's done.
Like a plot overview or like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like name of it and all that. So.
Well, it's called Double or Nothing. There were 16 characters, I think, at the beginning. It takes place in a hotel, and it's kind of based on a card system where every character has different cards, which give them different things that they can do.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Oh, that is pretty cool. No, don't let my words be the last one. That's so awesome.
Epic. So do we start with questions now?
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
there's nothing else to add, then we can.
Yeah.
Epic. So I can start with the first question. So Dangan Interchaos wants to know what inspired your art style. Cat state.
That's a good question. I don't really know. Well, I wanted before a while ago. I wanted to have a more realistic style, but that just didn't work out. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of cartoony styles, and I can't figure out the Danganronpa art style for the life of me. So I was just like, you know what? Well, this is what we're going with. And I started in about August, I think, and my art style was way different back then. So it just, I don't know, changed with me.
That's really cool. I actually looked up your Ronpa before. Like, the art style looks really awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your art style is like, and I'm not trying to say this to blow smoke up your ass, but your art style is like genuinely amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Out of all the stuff that I do in the Rompa, I think my art is my favorite part. I'm not a great writer or anything, but I can draw pictures, so.
Drawing pictures is a talent. Not a lot of people can do
Very
That's
true.
why everyone can do some form of art if they try hard enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. Next question.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, Calvin. We don't really know what we're doing.
This is like the 12th one, and we still don't know what we're doing.
Dude, it'll be like episode 100, and I still won't like know what the fuck we're doing.
See, the thing is, we all space out during this, so it will be the time for the next question. And
I'm just sitting here eating chocolate.
there was one time, it was me, Nicky, and Paulo just recording, and we were waiting for Paulo to ask the next question, and they were just sitting there, and they were like, wait, what is my turn?
Don't call me out for that.
Who wants to ask the next question?
Also, this is a spoiler question. Should we still ask it?
Of course.
Yeah, just a spoiler warning for Danganronpa Double or Nothing.
So,
now.
DR Stairwell to Sin asked, if you could bring anyone back from the dead, who would it be?
Absolutely Xavier. He's the one that I killed in the 4th chapter, and he was the previous main character's boyfriend. I really didn't want to kill him off, honestly.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god,
They were roommates.
I planned the death order back in August before I started, and I didn't plan for the character. I killed 2 characters in the 4th chapter. I didn't plan for the characters I killed 3 actually. I didn't plan for any of those characters to be well liked at all, and then it was like, well, it's time to kill all the favorite characters in one go.
Oh no!
Every single one of them.
The ultimate
Aw,
middle finger
man.
to readers.
Literally. Things were just
That's
going so
the
good, and then boom, dead. And it was a brutal one, too.
Oh no.
Oh.
We love brutal death.
Yeah. There was not even a reason for it to be so brutal. I don't want to say it was funny, but it was a little bit funny.
Imagine, oh, it was funny. I killed off this character. I laughed.
It was brutal. There was blood everywhere. It was hilarious.
Yes, exactly.
I couldn't stop laughing my ass off. It was so good.
Thank you. Very cool.
Oh boy.
Also, this is the first episode I'm back in a while because I just appear and disappear like every 5 episodes.
Everyone say hi to Nana in the comments.
Hello.
Hola. What was
I
the
mean, I
next
tried-
question?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Why not? I'm trying to read again. From Dong and Inner Chaos, what gives you the idea of making this kind of killing game, like the cards?
Have funny parts.
I remember before I started, I had played Your Turn to Die. And so I would say that my killing game is heavily inspired by that one, especially closer to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I had a lot of stuff planned for the cards, and it was like really important in chapter 1. Forgot about it chapter 2. I don't remember chapter 3. No, it was important in chapter 3, and then in chapter 4, it was really important because I did a little mastermind switcheroo, and so I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be a little quirky to have some cards.
A little
Ooh, how
bit quirky.
quirky.
Just a little bit goofy.
Just a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Make it stand out. Give it a little bit of spice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Safi, reviens. Oui, je sais que je suis agaçant. Mais viens-t'en.
Hello?
Hello?
Did you just speak French to your cat?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Mademoiselle, oui, baguette.
I like it a baguette.
I like
Okay.
the. No, that's Italian.
I like the baguette.
Oh,
Europe's all the same to me.
Europe is
Uh-oh.
just one country to Nicky. There's no difference.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. If you're
Our country.
I'm so sorry,
continent
Calvin.
is just a bunch of tiny countries, and it's like if you drive in one direction for like 5 hours, you go through like half the f***ing continent. Why should I have to differentiate between all of them?
Fair enough.
It's like the entire northeastern United States. There's no difference. They're all just tiny and annoying.
Please stop. Don't mention that.
Delaware,
When you
Rhode
put it
Island.
that way, you're not wrong.
What did
Okay,
Delaware
Rhode
ever
Island.
do to
Rhode
you?
Island isn't valid though. We don't like Rhode Island.
Yeah, the one person
Rhode
who lives in
Island?
Rhode Island.
Who the fuck lives
Isn't
in
the Rhode Island the
That's
place
a
where like
joke.
Percy Jackson goes in the first book?
Yeah.
That's all I know about Rhode Island. I'm sorry.
I'm just amazed you remember Percy Jackson.
Wait, people are actually into Percy Jackson? I thought that was just
Oh.
a joke.
I feel personally offended by that.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
That was a joke. That was sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't
Okay,
serious.
I'm gonna actually do the next question now that we've completely deviated from the topic. From Wolframpa, what's your biggest regret when writing your fangame? That is,
What's your
Uh,
biggest regret in life?
yeah, do both. Biggest regret in life, and then your biggest regret about your Rompa.
Biggest regret in life, making a Rompa. Biggest regret in my Rompa, I'm still gonna go with chapter 4. It was really a mess. And also maybe not being as consistent early on, and also making chapter 1 about 7 slides long before the trial, and then the trial was about 30.
7 slides?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it was like
That
there were
was
2
a-
free time events. the main character went to bed, boom, dead body. It was
my
so
God.
bored.
Lord.
Remind me of my first chapter.
My
You
first
just
chapter
boom,
is so
wake up,
long.
free time, boom, dead body.
So
I
wait,
don't know how to feel about that.
your first chapter before the trial, was it just one slide or was it
Oh, I
7
meant
slides?
post.
Oh, I thought
Oh!
it
There
was
was
7 slides in
one
post
slide,
and then
boom,
2
dead
slides.
body.
That's still very, very short. Oh my
It was ridiculously short. There was no reason. It was because there was a reason. I was coding it in RPG Maker at the time, and I was like, I am not putting up with this any longer. This is the end of the chapter already. I'm finished.
I'm done. I give up. I no longer want
That's
to
respectable.
do this.
Understandable. Good take.
Alright, next question is from Danganronpa FD. Who's your favorite character to write for?
My favorite character to write for, I think it would be Dario. He's the main character right now. And I just
No.
he is very good. I love him. Him and his fiance are my favorite characters in the whole fandom, and they're just I don't know. It comes easy for me to write the two of them. So yeah, I just think they're cool.
I
They
just
are
think
epic.
they're neat.
Yeah.
Epic. Okay, question for me. Okay. Fairly Odd Ronpa wants to know if you draw all your sprites yourself, and the other one was basically already asked. So.
Oh yeah, I do. I have a lot of free time. So if people have said before, they're like, why do you change your sprites so much? I've changed them at least once a chapter. I just get so bored of looking at the same sprites, or they start to look ugly because they're old. So but yeah, I make them.
Yeah. That mood. I probably won't do that, but I probably would if I had the time, so I feel you.
It is a bit aggravating redoing the same expressions, especially if you have certain ones that are character specific or arm movements. Sometimes it doesn't fit with the new sprite, so it is a bit annoying to have to redo them.
Yeah. That makes sense. That is very valid.
Yeah, I have this one character named Natsuo, and he has this very specific sprite set, I guess, where he'll put his hand on his hat and kind of. Do any of you guys have any of you guys played Persona 4?
Milady.
Yes.
Natsuo's a guy actually, but he does his hat like Naoto does, and there is a plot reason for that, but I can't say it yet. But that is so annoying to draw his arm at that angle, and it's aggravating a little bit.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Very.
Because I know exactly which Naoto thing you're referencing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd imagine that would get very annoying to draw.
And it's it's his thing. He does it all the time, so I gotta do it, but man.
I felt that on a personal level. Believe in you. You can do it.
Are we already halfway through the question?
For speedrunning.
Oh my god.
We are speed.
Wow.
That was one fucking cat sound.
Yeah, that's what I'm focused on too. That cat was loud.
What cat are we talking
It's
about?
the title. It's the episode title of this. Gonna just be everybody gets distracted by the cats.
I mean, at least it'll be in the description.
Oh my god!
Oh my
there it is again.
Chat, what the fuck?
That's what I
is going on
sound
with
like in
your
the
cat?
morning when I'm
What
waking up.
the fuck? Is that a fucking cat? What the fuck? No,
Chat's not a
Frank,
squeaky
what the
toy.
fuck? Dude, Stop speaking German, Jet. We can't understand you.
Okay, I have the cat back.
What was happening with Sassy?
Oh,
Possession.
Wonder.
I don't know. She sat on a chair and she was meowing at me like every cat does. I don't know.
She was demanding your attention.
Did she want something?
I don't know. Sometimes she just meows at me for no reason. She just does that.
Spite.
Oh,
and
that's what
hatred.
I
She's
do,
very-
but that's not
she's
my
very
fiance. I just yell at him for attention.
Shulk, give me attention.
No, I literally go into Shulk's DMs sometimes and I go, can you please give me attention? He's like, babe, can you please be quiet? I'm playing Xenoblade with the boys.
Damn. Oh.
We got way sidetracked over there.
I mean,
It's the cat that keeps distracting us.
Sassy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright. Oh my god.
Chet, if Sassy does not get away from the microphone right now,
I think we should just have bloopers of this episode, but it's every time the cat screams.
She's not even near the microphone right now.
she's just that fucking loud.
She's like, I think she's like a meter or two away from the microphone.
And she's that loud?
Yeah. She's very loud.
Oh, to be that loud near the microphone.
Sassy.
I mean, you always can, but please don't.
I'm not gonna do that.
Sassy, c'est quoi que tu veux?
I think it's because you're talking French to her. She doesn't like French people. She's
Frenchphobic.
Frenchphobic. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Why did you both say at the same time?
Our brains are in sync.
Our brains are in sync. We play Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay, Sassy, c'est correct. Relax.
You're
Alright.
speaking French. She's Frenchphobic.
I don't know. She seems pretty calm now.
Yeah.
That's
For now.
true.
Alright. Okay. This one is from Juri Arishigawa, and they ask, how do you go about writing character writing? Your characters feel so incredibly real. It's impressive.
That's a great question. I wasn't expecting that question. I don't know how I write characters really. I don't know. They just kind of happen.
You just kind of do something and it works.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all these chapters, and it's worked fine for me. I guess I like have a base level idea, and then I just kind of expand on it, I guess. But I mean, that's what everyone does. So I don't really know. I don't do anything special.
Ah, no, she left again. Meow.
Wait, who's asking the next one?
I
can do
will.
it.
Okay,
Okay.
Gregory.
I will. From Danganronpa Paradise Lost, did your story change at all from when you started planning it? Were there any different murders?
Yes, there were a lot actually. Okay.
Oh.
So, chapter 1, this guy Luca killed this character Alessandra. I wanted her. She literally had no screen time. But anyway, I wanted her to be like the chapter 3 killer because when I started my fandom, I did not know the like Danganronpa formula because I was really not into it that much.
Oh.
I was like, I woke up one day, I read Welcome to Camp Despair, and I was like, well, it's time to make a Rampa, but I didn't like care about the actual games. So I didn't know that. I knew there was like always one chapter where they just go absolutely crazy, and I wanted her to be that killer, but then I just killed her off. And then I had no plans on Xavier being Harper. This guy Xavier, he died. I didn't have any plans of him being the old main character's love interest. That just kind of happened because everyone liked him a lot. And so I was like, well, people like him. I should give him a lot of screen time. They can date now.
And then he died.
Literally. And then
people like this character. Let's just casually kill him off.
Yeah, basically. I knew that he was gonna die, but I didn't think people were gonna like him because he's well, at the beginning at least, he was pretty aggravating, at least to me.
I see.
And then the character, I changed the masterminds several times, and every single case has changed like how it worked when I actually started writing it.
This question is not in the document, but I want to ask it. You keep saying old protagonist. What does that mean? Did you do a protag switch?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Okay, so Chapter 4 was spoilers, I guess. Chapter 4 was a mess. Okay, so we've got Harper, who was the old protagonist, and we have Dario, who's the new protagonist. All right. So Chapter 4, Harper's boyfriend gets killed, and then the kid that Dario and his fiance were going to adopt gets murdered. Double murder. Chapter 4.
Oh.
No.
Oh, damn.
Oh
Yeah.
damn, they did.
I don't know
Damn,
if you
that's
guys.
close.
Oh.
It was just sad. It was a mess, but it was also funny. So
Everyone's sad.
It was
Time to laugh.
yeah. So Harper, if you don't, you probably don't know anything about him, but he is kind of a villain, I would say. He has been a bad person throughout the entire Rompa, because that's just how I like him. Notably, he's pointed guns at children and shot at people.
Oh my god. Dude,
Yeah.
Those kind
no.
of good girls like bad guys. I've had this question
Nana.
for a real long time.
My head is
Hi, Nicky. Is something wrong?
Everything's wrong.
I just asked why do good girls like bad guys.
It's a valid question.
So this will be Nana's last episode on the Instaronpa Podcast.
Yay! I get kicked off.
No. Nana needs to stay, Nicky.
I know.
He
You
doesn't
say that like
like
you really don't want to?
Anyways, Calvin, as you were saying.
Oh, okay. So Harper's a bad person, and his real talent, he has a fake talent as well, but his real talent is the ultimate criminal mastermind. So he sees that his boyfriend has been murdered, and he's like, all right, well, I'm just going to kill the killer. That sounds fine to me. So he goes into the trial room, and the killer was so obvious about what she did. She basically had brainwashed. She can do magic. She had brainwashed her girlfriend into killing the two of them. It's messy. And then she had switched her card, because you know how I mentioned that they all have cards?
Yeah.
She had the wild card, which she had switched with the mastermind, making Bishadu, the one who switched cards with her, she made herself the mastermind. So Harper is like, okay, I am going to kill you.
Oh.
And
Nice.
so he shoots her in the arm, and she's like, LOL. And the main character just has an extreme amount of trauma. So she's like, now I'm going to traumatize you more. And that has really messed him up at the beginning of Chapter 5. It's a little bit messy.
Yeah,
so he doesn't get protagonist rights.
Yeah. I read the for recent post, and I was like, oh boy, sir, are you okay?
Yeah, the answer is no, he's not at all.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh boy.
So yeah, that's why he's not the protagonist anymore. He really does.
He needs
All
therapy. Stat. Give the guy some therapy. My god.
For our next question, we have from Faves Die, Me Too. What would you say is the most important theme of your story?
It hasn't really been shown yet, but since I'm getting close to the end, I really would think that the theme is change, especially at the end. And I can't really explain what that means, but Harper, the old main character, his character arc is really to show that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone from pointing guns at children to actually shooting people.
Yeah, exactly.
And acting the way he's acting right now.
Yeah.
Worried for this guy. I was like,
Hopefully, if he survives, that man can get copious amounts of therapy.
Yeah.
Please
Oh,
give him
you think that
therapy.
you can get therapy? That's cute.
No therapy for him. None allowed.
Aw.
Oh.
I like him, so he
Yeah.
has to suffer. He's one of my favorites. All the favorite characters have to suffer a little bit.
Okay, but
But for
I
him, it's a
felt this on a personal level.
lot.
I'm not gonna elaborate on that.
I
But
am really questioning if we are good people for doing this to fictional character.
So basically, I put my trauma onto fictional characters
Yes!
in order
That's
to feel better.
So,
yes.
actually, I hate that you're right, because this is basically just therapy, but for ourselves, because we can't afford it. So we give our trauma to characters who we can say get therapy.
The cat is going again.
She's agreeing with me.
She can't hear you, but she's agreeing.
She's agreeing
so
with me. I don't
true.
care if she can't hear me. She's
So
agreeing.
true, bestie.
Oh.
Okay. Do we go to the next question?
Yes, but I ask it, because
Aw,
Whoa.
I
I
haven't
wanted
asked
to. Okay,
this
cool.
one is also from Fave's Die. They ask, how much of yourself do you feel like you put into your characters?
Literally so much. At least out of the guy characters, there's not a single character that I haven't projected onto heavily. Oh my god, the cat. That's right. Especially Harper and Xavier, I feel like I project onto the most.
Wait,
There
you
was
also
another
point
one,
guns at
but I
children?
forgot it. Well, you see, so anyway, but no, I've never pointed a real gun at a child.
You pointed a gun at a
I have
child?
a brother. Don't act like
A
you've
water
never.
gun, I hope.
Yes, water gun or Nerf.
It's Nerf
Oh,
for
I've thrown
nothing.
guns at. I've thrown like Nerf guns at my older sisters,
Oh my
but that's
God,
a
the
different
whole
story
gun?
for another time. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh
good
my
god.
You mind go crazy.
Go crazy, go stupid,
Oh. As you were saying, Calvin.
I don't remember. I was just saying I project onto all of my characters that have actual development. So if a character has development, that's a little piece of me. But then there are some characters that literally just don't get screen time or talk, and it's so obvious that I don't care about them. So
Oh,
Man.
I felt that again on a personal level. If you know, you know.
I think both my chapter 1 victims for both my Ronpas have like a collective 5 lines before they die.
oh my god.
Just
Like
count how
some
many
mine with, like,
lines. Just
7.
count how many lines.
I don't actually remember.
It is so long, like, they get a bit more than that, but if it was a day, they probably would have talked, like, 2 times, and then they would have died. Ah!
Sassy's attacking. Jet, since you're encumbered with your kitty cat, should we have someone else ask the next question?
No, I'm fine, I can do the question. So Brie a lot asks, have you considered the trees? I don't know what that means.
neither do I. But
I'm 99% sure this is a follow-up to last episode where this person also
Have you
asked,
considered
have you
the
considered
coconut?
the coconut?
oh,
Because this is the next set of lyrics to the opening of Moana.
oh.
I was just gonna say, are they like just going to like because the coconut's on a tree and then the tree's on the ground? So they're gonna be like, have you considered the ground?
I really hope that whoever this is just keeps sending us like the next set of lines from the Moana opening, just as a question.
Oh my god.
Ongoing
I love
memories.
that.
To my choir.
Okay, can I ask the next one? Cause
Yes.
Yeah.
So Brie a lot again asks, if you could handle and master any weapon, what would it be?
That's a great question. Maybe like a sword or something big. I don't know.
Yeah.
Valid.
Like
Whack.
swords. Swords are pointy.
I want Cloud Strife's, not Buster Sword. Buster Sword's lame. I want. Fuck, what's it called? I can't remember, but it's like the third sword is really cool, and I like it, and I want it. It's also 5'6" tall.
Hello.
and I
Why
can
is it
wield
so big?
Because it's an anime sword.
Well,
Effie,
yeah.
I'm trying to live. Hold on.
Is it Kirito's sword?
No, it's Cloud Strife's.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I just said that, man.
I wasn't paying attention.
We
Okay,
never
but
do.
mood.
Yeah.
Make
So that
way,
was the
make
last
way.
question. But if you want to just
Going
talk for
next
like
time,
10 minutes
meow.
about literally anything, go ahead. If
I don't know. I
not,
can't
we can
think of
just end
anything
it.
interesting.
Have anything to
Let's-
rant about? Go ahead.
I'm sure I can think of something. I like drawing dead bodies. I really enjoy drawing body discovery announcements, and I'm really looking forward to doing the next one. They've just progressively gotten more aggressive, and I'm really excited to do the next one.
See.
Let's see. I like drawing pictures. I like doing CGs. I want to write more about Dario's backstory, because this is his chapter. He's the main character right now, and
Rates.
he does get protag rights. Okay. Here's something that actually makes sense. I can hold a conversation with this. I am very much enjoying the fact that people like him more now. Before this chapter, he was the antagonist type character, but he really wasn't, because I like him. Okay, so basically what I wanted to do at the beginning was introduce the support character and then make the support character eventually turn into the antag and switch with the original antag, who was Dario. But I just couldn't make Dario be actually mean. Like, first chapter, he was just like a Togami clone. Like, he was just like, first body, he was like, I have no problem digging around in this girl's head. And then at the end of the chapter, he was like, yeah, the first chapter, the girl had gotten bludgeoned to death with a music box over the head.
Holy frick.
And,
No more listening to
spoiler, I
vinyls
guess.
anymore.
Okay, boy, go.
The final straw that made it, so the killer, his name was Luca, he had these really long nails, and so the final straw that made it so that you could tell that he was the killer was that he had left a nail inside of her brain, like his fingernail. He broke it. But yeah.
That is scary.
The only way that they
piece of information.
yeah, I had to do it. But the only way that they would have found that is if somebody had to dig around in her head, and so Dario did that. And everyone was like, that's literally disgusting. What's wrong with you? And then at the end of the chapter, he's just like, it is what it is.
I mean, at least he helped them.
Exactly. Like, I mean, that's his job. His card is, I don't remember what I had called it at the beginning, but it's the scribe card. He examines the body. He takes notes. So he's like, well, I have to do this if no one else is going to. So that's what he did.
I mean, of course, if he's used to doing it, he's gonna do it or something.
Yeah. So yeah, he didn't have a problem with it, and everyone's like, "That's really weird, man." And then in chapter 2, I had started his backstory, and I wanted to write more of him because in chapter 1 he had little to no screen time. So I was just like, oh, I guess I could make him a little bit nicer, but everyone just despised him until chapter 3. That's when he got proposed to.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this later.
After I
Probably.
spoiled everything.
It's fine. I'll deal with it.
Oh my god, here's something. Oh wait, you go. There was no one going to talk? Okay, then I'll go.
No.
Here's something that's really annoying. So Harper, the old main character, as I said, has just a lot of trauma, right? And it's funny to me now. Before this chapter, before his behavior changed to the way it is, I would draw these CGs that are clearly not supposed to be hot at all, and people would be like, "Oh my god, Harper's so hot right now. He's so hot. I'm gonna die for him." Mwah, 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 mwah. and it's just like,
Oh,
you are misunderstanding this, baby. This is not that.
no, that,
Uh-oh.
no.
Like, there's this one CG I remember from chapter 2. It's him and his father, and it's so Harper's father is a cult leader, right? Which is actually just a cover up for him being more like a mob boss in a way, I guess you could say.
Interesting. It is definitely interesting.
Like, because Harper's fake talent to everyone around him is the ultimate cult leader, but he's actually the ultimate criminal mastermind. Same type of gig. But Harper's father is a terrible, awful, just degenerate man. And there's this one CG that I drew of Harper on his 18th birthday. He has a lot of these barbed wire scars. He's tied up like he's Jesus the Christ on the cross. And he's holding his gun, and he's pointing it at this girl, and he's like, well, if I want my father to leave me alone, I guess I'm going to have to kill you. And he kills her. And that moment, like that CG where his father is like, yeah, you want to be free of me from your life? Well, you're going to have to kill her. And then people looked at that CG and they're like, this is the sexiest thing I have ever seen.
Dislike that. That is scary.
Yeah,
Scary.
it was.
You
Yeah.
are very scary. Bro. Dude, no. Message to everyone: don't do that, please. It's no. It's not supposed to be.
Very bizarre to me. And he's got a whole lot of other CGs like that too. Even one more recently when he first started acting like this, his head's like kind of tilted to the side. He's not really doing too great, and he's got like a hickey on his neck, and everyone's like, God damn, this is what I wanted. It's like, no.
Please, no.
Message.
Oh yes,
I hate
a
that.
hickey. How great.
Message to the readers. Shut up.
I feel like that's just all fan game creators,
Yeah.
though.
Honestly.
Just shut up.
Just please stop speaking.
We're saying
Like,
this in a nice way, I swear.
Like, I hate to be rude, but it's a bit aggravating when, you know, because all my characters are like adults that are still alive, right?
Yeah.
And I had this character named Pierre, hottest lady ever, MILF, big mommy milkers. And people get, oh my god, Pierre's so hot, I would do anything to go down on Pierre. And I'd be like, oh, that's a little weird, but okay. But when it's with Harper, it's just like, it's a little bit disgusting to me.
Yeah. That's a valid feeling.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing that's annoying to me. So, I know, we should cut this off, but I just want to keep talking. So, I have two characters that are autistic, Dario and Xavier, right? And
Dario's autistic.
oh yeah.
Cool.
And so there was this one guy who came into my comments, and other people have done it too, but they haven't done it with malicious intent. But there have been times where Xavier has just been like very much enjoying himself, talking about the things that he likes, and people are like, man, I wish he would shut up. He's so annoying. I wish he would just. It's just like I don't. Why did you feel the need?
Why? Why?
aggravating.
What? Why?
I don't know. It was legitimately like one post. It's not like he did it all the time. And even if he did, that would be fine.
Just let him be happy. What the hell?
Like, I know people come to my fan get and they're like, I love, like, the real... I shouldn't do it in that voice because this is actually a nice comment that I get. They're like, oh, I just love the, like, way that you do the representation, or, like, how you do Harper's PTSD. I just really like how you write them, and it's really good, like, feels and crap, and I really enjoy it. But I can write happy characters, too, occasionally. Every once in a while.
Yeah. I mean,
I was, like, handling a character with a negative backstory, like PTSD, or just something that is generally considered a negative thing. That can be a hard thing to do, because if you screw it up, you look like an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, yeah. I mean, I think if you can write the more negative aspects of a character well, like a tragic backstory or PTSD or like just the fact that they're an asshole. If you can do those things really well, I think you're like a damn good writer.
Yeah, I agree, and I get that people think that, but I don't know where I'm going with this sentence. So that's the end of the sentence. There's a period right there.
In the middle of it.
Yeah.
You are not getting closure.
You are not getting context. You do not have the talking stick.
The talking stick.
Shut the fuck up. You don't have the talking stick.
Hold on. Oh, she's sleeping.
Oh.
On my brother's bed. Hi.
Once Jet gets
Meow.
back, I think we'll do outro and then ship Craig off. And then I'm gonna go fucking eat because I haven't done that today.
Meow.
Isn't it like
Jay,
late for you guys?
Mattel,
Eat your food.
oui, baguette, croissant.
Wait, did you ask our favorite
Um,
foods?
No, I'm just saying French words.
I thought someone said favorite foods, and I was like,
What's your
No.
favorite
Oh my
foods,
goodness.
yo?
Jet's
I have returned.
cat responds in French, so I was saying French words.
I'm back.
hello.
Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Oh wait, shouldn't we close off the episode now?
Yes, Jet, you're back now?
Yes, I said I'm back.
Okay, I'm not paying attention, because none of us do.
This is
what
just
paying
The
attention?
Instaronpa Podcast, we never learn.
Yeah.
What is paying attention? I do not know.
I'm still learning.
We literally
I'm
have like an
probably
episode
the
titled None of Us
oldest
Pay
here, and
Attention.
I don't ever know anything.
Okay, I'm gonna do the outro now, because I'm the outro boy. That's what they call me on the streets. They call me the outro boy.
The street.
Yeah.
Epic.
throwing
Good
up,
to know.
like,
Going downtown. Look, it's the outro boy.
Look at the outro boy!
Yeah.
There he is!
and then I immediately
Oh
look
my
at him, I stare
God.
at him for 5 minutes, and I walk backwards, because it's like, what you gonna do? I'm the outro boy. Anyways, thank you for coming
Outro
on,
boy.
Calvin. This was a very nice opportunity. I don't want to say opportunity. This was a very nice experience having you on.
Yeah, this was a fun 50 minutes. I
yeah.
agree.
People who haven't read Double or Nothing, go read it. The link's in the description. Like Jack Film merch or something. I don't know. Yeah. So thanks for listening. Go read Calvin's Ronpa and stay safe and stay epic and stay cool. So goodbye.
Adios.
Bye bye.
Oh shit, bye.